or those artists that are close to mercy. Diverting fund is not anything godly. It's not anything scriptural. Breaching contract is not part of what Jesus taught us. It's not part of the Bible. So now you are standing and saying, but have you told her these things are not right?
I want you people to listen attentively from the financial experts between Mrs. Chinwo and EEZEETE. Who is wrong and who is right? You will hear from here now how Mrs. Chinwo transfer money to her personal account. It's not by coming out crying and seeking for pity. No. Let God expel. I want you to listen to this woman. This is their financial experts that are handling things. The woman bring many evidence, many proof. I want you to hear from this woman and know if this cry for pity, is it truly or not? Because this issue is not an easy issue. Something happened in the body of Christ. You'll be claiming that you are a child of God, you are a singer. While back, your mind is very, very heavy. I want you people to listen to this. This is their financial experts. The truth, the pure truths of what they did. I listen to it and share the video because we need this video to go viral. Share the video.
Many of you want loyalty from your business partner, from your staff, from anyone around you. But when you see disloyalty, you will be supporting it. When you see disloyalty, you will be supporting it. And this is very unfair. I want to give a quick narrative to business owners. I think they will understand it. Imagine you have a big supermarket or a big store and you sell products. And in your store where you sell products, a particular client walked in and the client wants to buy product. After buying everything in your store, the person decided to pay into the account of the staff, and the staff decided to give the customer a personal account to receive your money. And that went on and on and on. I understand this thing because I'm a business structure and finance coach. I actually help people to ensure theft don't occur in their business. Easy Concept reached out to me and he said, oh, I came highly recommended, that he wants me to come and look at his business structure and his finances. That he has issues with two of these artists, Mrs. Chinwo and Judykay. And I'm going to start from Judykay's part. Okay, we have given Judykay all the documents needed for audit. We're expecting a report. But before they also send an extra requesting for some things that we don't have, like bank account in this bank. And I said I don't have bank account in those banks, but we are still expecting their reports. So we were expecting reports. It's okay, let's work on their account. Let me see what they have done. Let's see if we're waiting for reports. Reports never came. The only time we can see reports was posted on blog. Is it ghost that gave it to the blog? Is it spirit that gave it to the blog? Now, because they will claim they are not going to blogs, but somebody gave a blog the audit report and they posted it online. And in this audit report, there were a lot of misclassification. There were some things they just needed to bring to the organization for them to clarify to them. They never did. And for that is even, I don't even know what to say. You have the report with you. You have your complaints. Having reconciliation in finances is a normal thing. That's why the word is there, reconciliation. You can feel, even I've had reconciliation before with my banks. I've had reconciliation with my bank and I'm saying, oh, I'm writing this bank because I feel 5 million naira difference was debited from my money. They will respond to me and say, no, it was XYZ. Now you observe some variances based on your audit, maybe based on your financial report that you got. Now those variances, you never brought it back to them to clarify you, and you went online and pasted it. Number one, you expose the privacy of their clients that paid, as you are assuming the money of their clients is actually your own. I don't understand. Then there is a particular fund that comes in, they don't have data. They send emails severally. When I joined them 6 months ago to start working with them on these finances, I will always say, send email. They have sent emails severally. There are evidence to it. They have not sent data. And that money is not for only Judykay. It's for everybody. Should we give the money to you? I don't understand. You would have brought it to them and they will actually clarify it to you. You never did. Then there is a client's name that our money was paid for production services not related to Judykay streaming. She put the money there and she exposed the lady's name all over social media. Those are breach of privacy. And this particular organization that carried out the audit and Judykay actually signed non-disclosure agreement, but you went ahead to publish the report online without sending it to EEZEETE as an organization to actually respond to it. This is actually wicked. This is evil. If you call ourselves Christians, this thing we don't have to do it. As I keep asking, what exactly is the problem? You said he's owing you. If somebody is owing you, you bring your report. Then they check it and reconcile and say, and there is a place for after reconciliation. If there is anything that is due to you, they pay you. For them to open up and give you all their bank statement, give you all the data, I'm telling you, it's good enough that they are transparent. And I, as a person, I've seen their book. When they get the 100% into their bank account, they split it with the data that is being given to them by the DSPs. They look at, okay, GUC amount is this. Chinwo, the data guys run the data, checks it and say, oh, GUC is this amount, Messi is this amount, this XYZ is that, and they allot it based on the percentage that is being given to them. I don't understand why we are doing this. And we call ourselves Christians. Now, Judykay has said, oh, I want to be away from this. You are not yet away from this. So I don't hate you. I love your songs a lot, but you are not yet away from this. One of the cases that happened recently was Afe Babalola's case. And when Afe Babalola and Pharaoh Timi said we are withdrawing the case, we actually realized that they withdrew it out of the court. You had petition against EEZEETE with EFCC. Have you withdrew it? You are standing in as witness for Messi in this court case. Have you withdrew yourself? So don't come and do I have withdrew, I am setting aside, I don't want issue, I've prayed, yet you have not done it officially. That is deception. If you know you are actually stepping out of this case, then you should do it the right way. That is for Judykay. Let me move to Mercy's own. Once again, I want to let you know that my name is Nancy Nadi, aka the Money Boss. I'm a business structure and finance coach. I've been in business for 20 years. I've seen a lot. Some of these things happening are things we've experienced. They are things we have experienced before. So they are not new. So when it comes to Mercy Chinwo's case, tenor was about to end with EEZEETE contract. They did a forensic audit. These are the copies. They did forensic audit. Look at it. So that somebody is saying they did forensic audit. You are accusing someone of diversion, whereas you are the one that diverted fund. So towards the end of Mercy Chinwo contract with EEZEETE, she started diverting fund into her personal account. And the management, they called you to say, we saw your post here, or we saw you doing this, and you are not remitting money. You didn't remit the money to them. You were giving different excuses, and they are not blind. They can see that you're actually going on consult. And sometimes they get information. Some of them, you don't want it to be public. They get information because it's an ecosystem where they are also in it. I'm not saying anything I don't know. I'm saying facts. They now sent her an email saying, we will stop remitting your royalty until you bring your account for reconciliation. Now, you did not say anything. Even before they sent an email, they have had oral conversation, oral communication, but they now later sent an email so that they can document the conversation. Now, you didn't send an email back. You didn't come back for the reconciliation. You allow your money to pile. Now, you are complaining that your money piled for 2 years. Whose fault is that? If you have gotten email and you did not respond, you are saying, I don't need my money yet. Because the demand of the label was that bring your account for reconciliation, because people were paying you for event, which is supposed to be 50-50 of that, and also the streams. Now you were receiving record label deal event into your personal account. That is wrong. I will not be saying what I'm not saying. I love Jesus so much that I will not be saying what I did not see.
Let your opinion
Now,
be in the comment
that
section,
aside,
please.
you did not respond, you didn't say anything, you didn't come back to them, you left it until your money started accumulating. They've done the needful. They've communicated to you that will stop your streaming except we reconcile. And if you wanted your money, you would have brought your books and you would have reconciled. But you did not bring your book. So what do you expect them to do? They should continue to send you money. It's not done anywhere. So they kept mute. They didn't send you money. You didn't reach out to them. Then last year, early first quarter in last year, then you reported to EFCC. EFCC detained the person that invested in you. What wrong has he done for investing in you? That's my own question to you. What wrong has he done? You detain him for 9 days, and you see it as it is not a challenge, and the people supporting you are saying it that there's no problem with that. What on earth would he has done to you that will warrant him being detained for 9 days? That set aside, during the period he was detained, he actually was compelled that he must transfer a sum of amount to you. On their record, they have their records, and their record was saying, okay, yes, this amount is due to Mercy. Till date, we have the record. I have the record on this my laptop. I have it. What is due to you? What is due to Judykay? What is due to any artist under the label? But the only thing they are saying is that we have the record of what is due to you, but we need to do a counterbalance. We need to know what you are owing us. And the EFCC said no. He tried to resist. According to him, that's why he stayed there for 9 days. When he realized that the stress was too much, he decided, okay, let me transfer to them, which he did. Oh, they now had all these ones that they said he was crying, begging. I don't know how we call ourselves Christians, and the lies will be too much. I can't just comprehend the lie. The lie is too much. Now, as somebody that is close to someone before, Mercy burst into tears. That's what EEZEETE told me. When Mercy was crying, they reconciled. Now they changed it to EEZEETE cried and begged. Are you lying up and down? Don't allow lawyers to be telling you to be lying. If it's your lawyer that's telling you to lie, you are the liar too, because you should not do what your lawyer is telling you. If the thing is right, if the thing is not right. I know you are making money. I know it's business, but we are Christians. I'm not doing kingdom business. I do my business. I have organizations that do different things. I did not call it business. I'm serving the world, but I'm a Christian, and I will treat myself in that light, and I will do things in that direction. We need to understand this thing. That's one aside. Now, let your opinion. You sued him to EFCC. EFCC started harassing him, sending him messages, telling him to come, and the agreement that was drafted according to Easy Concept, and I saw that agreement anyway, was that he should transfer catalog to Mercy, and he said he will never. He will never. Catalog is his own. That was what obstructs that particular reconciliation. Now we move a step ahead. Before we know, he realized they were not coming, and we looked at the contract. That okay, what way can this thing be resolved? Since he said he has gone to some pastors. In fact, he didn't list all the pastors he went to. But one thing that we realized, immediately the pastors, maybe they reach out to Mercy, we don't know what he would tell them, that they would just not want to intervene. Me, I don't know the thing, and that's what I heard, and they would not just want to intervene again, and the matter remained like that. So we looked at the agreement, and what we have there is ADR, that's mediation by the government, and the mediation. Then he applied for mediation. What is bad in applying for mediation since you don't want to resolve the matter? He applied for mediation. They never came. They never came. Their lawyer even said it with the mediation that if they should know that whatever the mediation agrees is not binding on them. So what do you want? He has not even gone to proper court. He went to mediation. And any lawyer listening to me understand what mediation is. Mediation is the dispute resolution clause on your agreement. Dispute resolution clause on your agreement. You say you are not coming for agreement. Okay, let's go and meet a neutral person to come and check the both of us. They refuse to come. The two of them refuse to come blatantly. And you are saying, no. If we call ourselves Christians, then we must walk in the way of Christ. And I want to also say this out there. Some of us are Christians, but we see somebody diverting fund. None of you has asked her, Mercy, did you divert fund? Did you divert fund? Have you asked her? Mercy, open up your book for audit. Have you asked her? Open up your book for audit. So that EEZEETE has come out several times on all the statements saying, I am ready to open my books. I have never seen it anywhere when Mercy said, I am ready to open my books. So these are red flags. What does this insinuate? If you say your problem is money, diversion, open your books. He opens his book. You do counterbalance. Whoever is owing each other will pay. In finance or in accounting, there is a word called reconciliation. There is a reason why the word reconciliation is there. There is a reason why it's there. And also, from the Easy Concept staff, over the years, they've been sending them their receipt every month. They never saw the need to do maybe audit, and they want to do it now. They've given you data. Now that you have done audit, why didn't you bring the report to them to say, oh, these are my issues? If you call yourself, oh, I've prayed to God and I really love God so much. When you love that God, then you should treat your neighbor right. And this is very painful because this person invested his money in this particular business project. It's a business project as far as I'm concerned, because me, I'm a business person. It's a business project. But the fact that we are doing business does not mean we are no longer Christians. And some of us complaining they are making money. They should make money as Christians. There's nothing wrong with it. But now your integrity should be at play. The right way to do it should be at play. You should not breach the contract. You breached the contract. You didn't conclude your part of the contract. No, but you did what? I don't know. What are we setting for the new generation coming? What are the standards we are putting in? And also we all need to collectively understand that this thing we are doing is going to bring poverty into this world. It's going to make, because a lot of people have talent, they don't have the money to fund it. That's the reason why a lot of people are rich in Nigeria. They can't invest in talent. They can't invest in businesses because most people are very, very ungrateful. Most people cannot be trusted. They are ingrate. It's after you have done it for them, they start saying, I would have done it before. Do you understand? Do you know how many people that have talent more than Mercy that are still behind this? Nobody is seeing them. Many people. In fact, some of you are here, you can comment, I have talent. Nobody has seen you to invest in you. Then, all the people that begged EEZEETE, at least I've spoken to one or two of them, that begged EEZEETE to sign you in. You are not even talking to them again. Those are even red flags. Please, everybody, wake up. Look at this thing holistically. Stop looking at one side and stop thinking, oh, because somebody is singing Jesus' song, he can never lie. Because somebody is singing, I can't believe it. You might not be able to believe it, but that's the reality. That's what is on ground. On the case of Easy Concept diverted fund, well, their books are here till tomorrow. Do you know before I even go into that, do you know that this catalog they are talking about, that Mercy will still be earning for life on it till eternity? Do you know that? Because some of you is saying, give him his catalog. The catalog is the property of the record label, but she is still earning on it 50%. That is agreed for life. One of the things I just want Mercy to know, I don't know if she will see this video, is the fact that you have more songs inside you. You have more songs. You can sing. You already built a brand that can go anywhere, that can use that you can even exploit your talent, your gift with other in different ways.
Share this video.
But sincerely, you don't have to buy the hand that feed you. It's totally not okay. So I'm going to end here by saying, like when I said, this particular audit, this is forensic audit for Mercy. It was done when Mercy contract ended. But since her contract ended, that they told her that they wanted reconciliation, she did not come for reconciliation. We did go and drag her from the house. There are some things that are just logical. One thing I want everybody to go back and ask Mercy is the fact that come and do reconciliation. She's not ready to. She has not said anything. Not her statement, her lawyer statement. They are not saying anything about reconciliation. Come and reconcile. And that was why when I saw Dr. Akintayo's post on I said, EEZEETE, go there and do reconciliation, because so that you can prove to the world that your hands are clean. The truth is, even though there is difference, there is variance in the amount owing them. Maybe EEZEETE is owing you a separate, a different amount. That is not diversion, and that is not fraud. And it is unfair to be saying, putting his name everywhere and be saying fraud, fraud, fraud. It is unfair, it is evil. And like I want to say to the church folks, because I'm part of the church folks, I love God, I love Jesus, and I cannot deviate, because all of us, we must begin to say the right thing. Look at things holistically. Number one, diverting fund is not anything godly. So those Christians or those artists that are close to mercy, diverting fund is not anything godly. It's not anything scriptural. Breaching contract is not part of what Jesus taught us. It's not part of the Bible. So now you are standing and saying, but have you told her these things are not right? These things are not the way of kingdom. But you keep supporting evil. You keep supporting bad. And one of the things I want you to understand, that I've worked with EEZEETE now for over 6 months. This guy is good. This guy is a nice person. And the only thing that is making him have this problem is he's good. When somebody is sharing, the contract stipulate that you share proceed based on net. That's what the contract say. But he has been giving them this 50-50. He has been giving mercy. It's based on gross. Because he's feeling that, oh, let me allow them to have enough to do. But no, you pay the. I don't know why people like to pay good people with evil. With evil. And some of you will say, this one, why is it now that everybody is now complaining? I've worked with EEZEETE before. He didn't do this. Why didn't they say it last few years ago? Why didn't they say it? Why is it now? So we all need to pay attention. If Mercy feels that her hands are clean and all what she's saying is true, let her come to Dr. Akintayo, or they should get another church body that will set up mediation. Let's go there and mediate. Let's see what will come out of it. If you claim that you are right, you claim all the things you are saying, you are claiming them. The context of this thing was when you publicly embarrassed Easy Concept or Easy Concept boss by saying Judykay, thank God, is on bench warrant for fraud of $345,000. That lie, I don't know what to say. That lie is too much for somebody that invested in you. And I want everyone out there to understand that we all have a lot to do in this thing. Because let me tell you, if we continue to make ingratitude be the game of investors, some of these people will remain poor for a very long time. Somebody else is, you are watching me, what you need is just maybe 2 million to just blow. Some of you, what you need is 10 million, 100 million. Some of you is 500 million. There are people that have this money, they will never give it people, because we have a lot of ungrateful people out there, ungrateful set of people. And like I will say, the church should remember, according to the book of Esther, maybe you are in this particular Christendom for such a time as this. Some of you that are close to Mercy, that know her one-on-one, I don't know her. Maybe you are in this particular Christian, or you are in this particular body for such a time as this. Maybe you are a pastor, maybe you are a leader elsewhere that you know you can intervene in this thing. Maybe you are in this particular period, or you are in this particular association for such a time as this. I just pray that God expose every truth in this matter. Me, I've said what I know. Everything I say is what I know. I know it. I know it well, and I have the evidence around me, what I know. So that is all I can say. God bless you.
Let this be a lesson to every one of us, me and you. Let this be a lesson to us. Let us stand up for the truths and speak the truths. Share the video. Thank you very much.